Hey everyone, it's the Jewish Jersey gun guy again, coming at you with inside the sukkah actually, with a glass of scotch, glass of ice water. The scotch, for anyone who's interested, is Glenmorangie 12-year-old La Santa in sherry casks. Happens to be a great scotch, but it's the last night of Sukkot. Tomorrow night, Shmini Atzeres starts, but I wanted to talk for a second about the aftermath of the Las Vegas shooting. I'm not going to talk about the shooting itself because there's enough conspiracy nuts out there that any theory you want, someone has already said it, and the truth is we don't yet know all the facts, so pretty much all those theories are bullshit anyway. I want to talk about the aftermath, what's going on in this country and around the world. Specifically, people are talking about banning shit. They have to ban this, they have to ban that. Here's the bottom line. The people who keep saying we need to ban assault weapons cannot define assault weapons. And that's the biggest problem. They think that because they feel a certain way or they're connected to somebody who was there or whatever the other excuse, or I'm just a good American. If you cannot define the object you're trying to ban, shut up. You want to ban something, but you don't know what you want to ban. How do I know this? Go to any liberal who says, we need to ban assault weapons. Ask them, what's an assault weapon? Well, it's the kind of gun the guy used. What kind of gun did the guy use? An assault weapon. Okay, you're going in circles. Can you define it for me? Well, you know what I'm talking about. What are you, an NRA lobbyist? I wish. Those guys make some serious cash. But that's the bottom line. If you can't define the object you want to ban, shut up. Just stop talking. No one in a million years would argue that laymen should be able to talk about, medicine law instead of doctors, or laymen should be able to talk about vehicle law instead of engineers and mechanics. But everyone thinks they should be able to talk about gun law. Why? Because it affects assault. That doesn't make you an expert. That just makes you another asshole with an opinion. You know what? Medicine law affects us all too. And I'm not talking about Obamacare because that's really the economics behind medicine. I'm talking about literal what's going on in the OR or in the pharmacy. And everyone agrees that doctors and pharmacists should be writing those laws and putting those policies into place, whether it's a law passed through Congress or one of the unconstitutional organizations in the government that passes 1,000,001 regulations, which are basically laws that didn't go through Congress, because they can put you in jail for laws that did not go through Congress. Having said that, everyone agrees that doctors and pharmacists should be writing the ones about medicine. Everyone agrees that mechanics and engineers should be writing the ones about, vehicles. What people don't agree on is that, hey, maybe engineers and gunsmiths and, tactical experts or whoever else, from the field of firearms should be writing these firearm laws. They get idiots with a Google account to do 10 seconds worth of a Google search. And how do we know this? We know this because we see on the news fully automatic rounds. I'm sorry, ammunition is now full auto? I thought it was the gun that was full auto. We hear things like body piercing ammunition. Can you name a type of ammo that's not? We hear things like, I just saw a video today where they said, let's demonstrate what an AR does to a watermelon. And then they take a pump action 12 gauge and fire it at a watermelon. It doesn't take a genius to realize that a shotgun is not the same as an AR. If you don't know what the issue is, do everyone, especially yourself, a favor and shut the hell up. You're not helping any situation. And then they say, oh, I don't understand why these gun owners are so obstinate. They're so anti any common sense. Common sense is that if you want to ban something, you be able to define it. That's common sense. Alright, that's my rant about assault weapons. Coming at you in another minute. I'm going to stop this video. I'll put another video specifically about bump fire. But bottom line, if you can't define it, you have no right to even discuss banning it. That's not a First Amendment thing. That's a common sense shut the fuck up. You also have that Fifth Amendment right. Exercise it.